Hello, everybody. I'm Jenny Johnson with Fargo Monthly, and today I am with Tanner Adell, who is one of the wefest performers that will be coming to Sioux Pass Ranch here in August. How are you doing, Tanner?
Doing so great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, I was doing a deep dive on your TikTok over the last week or so, and I have to say you have the most unique videos. It's been so fun to get do a deep dive on your music and your style, and I have to tell you, you're such a fresh of breath air, or a breath of fresh air, I should say, in the country music industry. So thank you so much for joining me today.
I'm so excited to be here.
I know you had grown up in California and Wyoming. That sounds very diverse. Is there a particular state between those two that you think feels like home?
I growing up in two different places, it was always a little bit of a sadness going back to California. I really love Wyoming. It's where a lot of my family is, and family's so important to me. So going back to California for my school year was always a little bit hard on me.
So, how long have you been in Nashville?
Almost 3 years. So I moved here in summer 2021. So coming up on 3 years this summer.
Wow, that's so awesome. I love Nashville. It's just such a creative place to be.
Yes, it's amazing.
So, have you ever been to Minnesota or North Dakota?
I haven't, but I am ready to go. I've been to so many states that I never really thought, oh, I'm gonna like love it there. But I recently have really fallen in love with Wisconsin. So I'm excited to be in Minnesota and learn about new states.
Yeah, well, you're luckily will be coming during a good time of year. I don't know if you know this about us, but it can get very cold and snowy in the winter. So August is probably the chef's kiss
Great
time to
time.
come. So
Oh, great. I love that.
if you're gonna do the first time, that's the perfect time.
Right,
Um,
right.
yeah, so your video Buckle Bunny, it has nearly 1 million views. And for those who might be a little bit slower on the uptake, including myself, and I'm sure you get asked this all the time, what is a buckle bunny?
Yes. So there's kind of the traditional word buckle bunny. It was kind of derogatory, used to describe a woman who goes to the rodeo and tries to knock boots with the winning cowboy because he has the biggest buckle. But it kind of just turned into something that was just used as a way to tear a girl down that liked to look pretty or get her nails done, do her hair, and also happened to be into kind of the Western fashion world. It just turned into a way to try and tear someone down for liking getting, all gussied up. And I wanted to take that and change it and make it into something a little more empowering. And I think I've done that. So
I think so too. It's just such a catchy song. I was singing it the other day, and my son even started humming it after the day. So that it's very catchy. So yeah, I think it's just such a great song, and I agree with you. It's very empowering, and you kind of turned that negative into a positive. So bravo to you.
yeah.
I was recently watching an interview where you talked a little bit about the rise of Black country artists in the last few years. Clearly, fans are responding well to your music and Beyonce's new song. We think your music is relatable to everybody, but what are you experiencing at your shows?
I have such a great support group. My listeners are so dedicated. They're not just dedicated online. They really show up for me. So even in places where I've felt like maybe, okay, maybe there'll be less people that actually know who I am at this festival or at this show, I've always had a very healthy group of people that show up that are there for me. And I think their energy has just been totally contagious, and people see, oh my goodness, these girls are so excited about this girl, I need to look her up, like what's her deal. But the fans really show up, and I think I'm blessed to have such incredible listeners.
Yeah. No, like I was mentioning, I follow you on TikTok, and I love when you do the videos that are responding to people who leave you comments. I think, and I've seen just so many positive ones. So that's just amazing. I think that speaks a lot to who you are as an artist and the excitement that you're bringing to country music.
Totally.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but wefest has a reputation for booking some of the best artists that may not be as known yet to the audience, but they're returning in a few years as country superstars. An example I can say, I think in 2017, I went to Kane Brown for an afternoon show at wefest, and last year he headlined. So that's kind of
Wow.
just some of the testament of that happening. What is next on your dream list of dreams as a country musician?
You know, I think I really just am taking it one step at a time. I've worked really hard the last couple years to kind of cultivate my own kind of country music. And, I hope that one day these songs can be played on country radio. But I'm taking it really one day at a time right now. And I really try to focus on the music and the fans.
Yeah, because you're an independent artist, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so really, I mean, you're doing it pretty much by yourself. And so that your social media is huge. I recommend if you don't follow already, go follow Tanner. She's amazing. And it's just such fun, entertaining content. So at WeFest, there'll be 28 different performances this summer. The lineup includes incredible names like Jelly Roll, Parker McCollum, Eric Church, Co Winsel, Carly Pierce, Elle King, Trace Adkins. There's just so many. Corey Kent, too many to name. Are you excited in particular to party with somebody at Sioux Pass Ranch?
Yes, I know Elle King is she's just a homegirl of mine. I opened a couple shows for her last year, and she's really the sweetest, and she's so much fun. And obviously her shows, her on stage is just fantastic. So I'm excited to see Elle.
Yeah, she came actually. I'm located in Fargo, North Dakota, and she played West Fargo, which is just a town over. And yeah, it was amazing. So I'm really excited to see that as well. Um, so is there anything else that you want to share with any of our viewers? Any things that we should watch for? Any sneak peeks or big things that are maybe happening in the next few months?
Yes, I just announced that I'll be releasing my first single of the year called Whiskey Blues on April 12th. So I'm really, really excited. You'll see a lot of videos that have to do with Whiskey Blues over the next month.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Well, you heard it here first. Go ahead and check out Whiskey Blues when that comes out, and then make sure to get your ticket to WeFest as well. See Tanner play Sioux Pass Ranch here this August. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was great to get to know you.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.